With plenty of pace assured here, the grey shot is front runner, and he goes with a lot of zest down towards the first flight of hurdles. Tyrolean Dream, an upgrade, is also in the firing line as we speed along with them and take the first. An upgrade is a fall up, and looks Ginger Fox has been brought down, and goodness me, another one that went was Barner Boy and Punting Pete. So we lost 4 horses at the first flight of hurdles. Extraordinary. Come down towards flight number 2, and it's Grey Shot who's coming right down the stand side. Kinney Cash, they're sitting 1 and 2, and fallen jockeys, Virtuoso's jockeys on his feet. Virtuoso was the faller, not Punting Pete, who's still with us. Virtuoso and Ginger Fox and Barner Boy, an upgrade with the 4 that went at the first. They're over the second now, and it's Grey Shot bowling along in front. To Kinney Cash in second place, and going into third is Tyrolean Dream. These are in front of Mr. Percy, who's racing in 4th place. 3 or 4 lengths back then to Polar Prospect, the outside of Buddy Marvel, and then Zaralaska and Punting Pete, followed by Fate Helka, Chai Yo from off the pace, Decoupage, and the back marker is Dango. So they race away from the stands and head towards flight number 3. They have 8 flights of hurdles to take, and it's a Grey Shot. Jamie Osborne going all the way around on the very wide outside. Kenny Cash and a Joe Tizard is taking an opposite view here. He's going through on the inner, although they didn't jump that flight of hurdles very well. Continue the run down the far side. Grey Shot with Tyrolean Dream, his nearest pursuer, on the outside, but Kinney Cash is certainly with Tyrolean Dream as they race away from us. Mr. Percy won the race last year. Buddy Marvel, then Polar Prospect, Chayo and Fate Helkar are racing very wide indeed as they continue the run down the far side. Still Grey Shot under Jamie Osborne, a horse that's touted as a champion hurdle possibility, and is taking a very wide route indeed, seeking the better ground. 2 in second place, Tyrolean Dream. These are 1 and 2, and then Kinney Cash is coming through on the inside, followed by Polar Prospect. Buddy Marvel follows these through, and the pack are closing. Mr. Percy in the firing line. Chayo getting a little bit closer. Punting Pete is trying to make a bit of ground. Fate Helka and Decoupage are still towards the back at this stage, and a little change in the order as they go to the highest point on the course, and it's Grey Shot leading to Tyrolean Dream on the outside. Mr. Percy's getting closer. Kinney Cash can't quite live with them. The big white face of Zaralaska showing up. Polar Prospect, and from the back Chai Yo is making ground. That's with red sleeves. And after that one, Decoupage. Punting Pete is at the back as they swing left-handed and come down towards the third from home, the Murphy's Draft Flow. And it's going to be Grey Shot who leads. Grey Shot still on the very wide outside. And this is the third from home, with Tyrolean Dream the outside sitting 1 and 2. Zaralaska and Mr. Percy the inside. Cutting through the pack like a knife through butter is Decoupage in the dark blue. Grey Shot, the 11-4 favourite, still has the edge, and Chayo is trying to make a bit of ground. 2 out, and it's Grey Shot and Tyrolean Dream. Jamie Osborne and Charlie Swan head-to-head. Mr. Percy, then Decoupage at 3rd and 4th, and Polar Prospect and Zaralaska. And then behind these, Fate Helkar. Chayo won't be winning, is easing right down, but the leaders are turning into the home straight. They've got 1 more flight of hurdles to jump, and the Grey Shot. Pressing the stand side is Tyrolean Dream. Into 3rd place is Decoupage. This is the final flight, and the 2 are in the air together, and it's Grey Shot who accelerates up the hill to go clear of Tyrolean Dream, who is digging deep. From the back, Fate Helkar is coming through for a place, but at the line it's going to be Grey Shot who wins the Murphy's Draft Flow. Tyrolean Dream is 2nd, Fate Helkar is 3rd. Then in 4th place came home Decoupage to 410, 10 lengths clear of Polar Prospect. Mr. Percy won last year, 6th this. Dango beats Chayo, who was disappointing, and Buddy Marvel dropped out to be last of all. And so a faller at the final flight was Zaralaska, and Punting Pete was pulled up, and so the result then of this, the Murphy's Draft Flow, it's gone to number 2, Grey Shot, a horse that's group class on the flat. Jamie Osborne rode in, the 11-4 favourite. He kept a very wide berth indeed, but Charlie Swan on the 2nd horse home, number 14, Tyrolean Dream, for the Newmarket Yard of Mark Tompkins. The boarding train's Grey Shot in the now colours of Robert Hitchens. Tyrolean Dream put in a big challenge of the 2 jockeys that is discussing that final run to the final flight, but it was Grey Shot that had the acceleration and just a touch of class. Won by 2 lengths, 3 lengths between 2nd and 3rd, And the third horse home was number 15,